Community Officer Roberto Sorrentino and our part-time LGBTQ Officer Siobhan Brown.
If you haven't voted today, you still have until 4 p.m, so do not miss this opportunity.
And you can do that by going to thegildofstudents.com/vote.
You should also go onto the Guild TV website to check out all of the character profiles and their 60 seconds for every single candidate.
It's been a very busy week of campaigning and there's much anticipation for tomorrow for results night, where all the election results will be announced.
And you can watch that results night on the Guild TV website again at 7 p.m. sharp.
But now we are joined by our LGBTQ officer, Siobhan Brown is here. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, Siobhan. So how much commitment is required as a part-time officer?
It depends entirely upon what you want to do, really. Personally, I found that my first few months was a lot of emailing to people who I didn't meet until the next term. And what I wanted to do was mostly volunteering schemes and raising awareness. And that was far more work than I thought it would be to begin with.
Yeah. In your manifesto, you said you wanted to give LGBTQ members more education in the form of more speakers. Do you think you've achieved this goal?
I can't say I honestly have. We wanted to get some debates going, but there was some consternation with the committees on DebSoc. There was some reshuffling, and then it sort of got lost in the tide. Hopefully, I can pass it on to my successor.
Yeah. So as actually, because you're only a second year, you're not running next year. Why is that?
I thought I'd do all I've done, really. And well, I just wanted to try other things.
That's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
In your opinion, do you think you've been able to build awareness of the LGBTQ community on campus?
I hope we have. Our History Month was very successful. We had more events running this year than we had last year. And we brought in more new members than last year.
Yeah. Okay, so even though you're not running again, are you still going to be an active member of the LGBTQ, society and get involved in the events and things like that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, finally, you have mentioned it slightly here, but what advice do you think you'd give to your future successor in this role?
Pick a goal you want to achieve and really, really strive for it, because you will be surprised how many of the things that you thought you could do, you don't have the time to do. If you can do more than one really big project, good luck.
Okay, thank you so much, Siobhan, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Now we're going to have a look at Vicky Thompson with her coverage of On Campus.
Hi, this is Vicky Thompson for Guild TV On Campus. Today we'll be asking students if they have voted and if they feel like they've been sufficiently engaged in this week's election.
I see all the signs on campus, but I just don't really know what these people are doing differently from each other and what they're even standing for.
The effort everyone went through was enough to vote really alone, but I guess I probably want to see a bit more change.
I don't really know a lot about it, and I live at home, so I don't feel very engaged with everything that's going on at campus.
I think they've got a much bigger presence on campus this year. I found around the library, and also I've just been in Starbucks and some people come and tell me about the policies. I think it's just really good. I think the lack of cardboard as well has annoyed me a lot less this year. So I'm kind of just want to vote because of that. I feel better about it. But yeah.
This was Vicky Thompson for Guild TV On Campus. Good luck to all the candidates this week as they vie for your vote.
So now we're joined by Roberto Sorrentino, who is our Housing and Community Officer. Thank you very much. So for you, how has this week of campaigning been in comparison to previous years?
Well, obviously last year I was running and it was so stressful, and I just kind of feel for the candidates because I know how much it takes out of them, and it's just been
kind of just got to be there to kind of support them. I think
Yeah,
that's the main thing.
you must have enjoyed this week much more than last year.
I can definitely say that is true.
Yeah, you have the eye of retrospect. It's a lot
Yeah,
easier
definitely.
to have a look at things from the past. So, yeah, your successor will be elected tomorrow evening. So, what would be the best advice you could give someone to equip them to be housing and community officer?
I think the most important thing is to kind of make sure that you enjoy it. I'd say to them, honestly, enjoy every single second, because you don't get an opportunity like this. You won't get an opportunity like this for a long, long time, and just do the things that you want to do and what the students want to do as well. So that's what I'd say, I think.
Obviously, this term Solihull has been hit by quite a large spree of crime in the form of muggings. As housing and community officer, what do you feel like you've done to make students feel safer?
Yeah, sure. So it was obviously a really difficult time, and obviously the muggings were absolutely awful. But I've been speaking to the police really closely. We've got a good relationship here at the Guild. We've got schemes like the community wardens, and it's working with those groups and schemes of people to do things like all-out days, providing attack alarms, general advice, tips and tricks, kind of just to have a bit more personal safety, I think. So hopefully students feel a little bit safer, but you know, I've kind of tried to do all that I can, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so have the housing fairs that you set up helped students, in your opinion, get more information about housing and where they're going to live, like when they move in second and third year?
Yeah, sure. So we had about 800-900 people attend these fairs. And we had leaflets handed out to loads and loads of people. So hopefully people read them when they took them, because I had a lot of useful information in there, but I think we did quite a good job this year. So.
Okay.
And also, finally, one of your manifesto points was about combating rogue landlords. What do you think you've done to help that?
So that's kind of been left for the second half of the year, and I'm working on that at the moment. Hopefully, by the time I finish, we'll have some kind of rating scheme where you can rate your landlord. Something like that, but it's all up in the air at the moment. But fingers crossed, I'm really committed to, getting it out there so that students have got kind of something like TripAdvisor where they can see properties before they go.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So you continue to stay involved in that kind of housing, I guess, if you can, after your role?
Well, I'm going back to my degree, so but I'm not sure really what I'm going to do afterwards. I think kind of take a little bit of a step
not
back.
long left now.
I know, not long left now, but I'll take a step back and then see what happens after that, really.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you very much
for having me.
That's all we have time for today, guys.
And just remember that if you haven't voted yet, you've got until 4 p.m. today, so get your votes in.
We really hope this week has officially helped you to vote and got you in the mood for all the Guild elections.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for results night, when all the new roles will be elected. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.